Welcome to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection since 1991. I'm Linda Karnauskas, and I want to thank you for joining us on this Monday, September 26th. We have an informative show for you today. First, we'll be visiting and getting an update with our mayor, Tom Kuntz, on the city of Owatonna. And then later on, we're going to be visiting with Laura Resler from the Owatonna Foundation and hear all about Foundation Week. Meanwhile, we have a new sponsor we'd like to welcome to the program. Owatonna Today Show would like to welcome the new show sponsor, Bev Cashman, for Minnesota State Representative, District 24A. So welcome, Bev, and thanks for coming on board as a sponsor. The Owatonna Today Show welcomes your suggestions and comments regarding show guests and topics. You can do so by emailing us at owatonnatoday@charter.net or by contacting our show's producer, Leanne T, at 390-5751. Leanne would love to hear from you. We will take a short break to hear a word from our sponsors, and then we'll be right back to get an update on the city of Owatonna. So please stay with us.
United Way of Steele County has kicked off the 2016 campaign. This year's corporate campaign leader is Go for Sport. Our goal is $700,000. Be part of the change you want to see in the community. Give, advocate, volunteer, live united.
Hi, I'm Brenda with the Mortgage Office of Brenda Bednar, aligned with American Mortgage and Equity Consultants, where closings feel right from the beginning. I'm a proud supporter of the Owatonna Today Show.
Owatonna Public Utilities, real people, real reliable, real progress. Making life a little easier day after day, taking pride in our community, listening to what you say, a voice you can talk to. We're growing with you in mind in everything we do. Owatonna Public Utilities.
Greetings from the Steele County Historical Society. We invite you to visit us and enjoy your county's history at the History Center and Village of Yesteryear. Check our website for current exhibits and monthly programs.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection. And I have two gentlemen here, our Mayor Tom Kuntz, and I have Kyle Skov, our Director of Public Works and a city engineer as well, correct?
Yes.
And of course our mayor, and you've had a very busy week.
It's been very interesting again. You know, I've lived here all my life, and within the last 6 years, twice I've seen the Straight River up to the railroad tracks. And before then, it's just never happened. So we say that, is this unusual? You bet, very unusual. But the thing I'd really like to comment on, and my heart goes out to those that have water in their basement and got flooded and stuff like that. It's just a very stressful time. But the good part about that is back from 2008, when we flooded, we had about 460 some homes that were affected by floods, water in the basement and everything. And so the city put together a plan to try and eliminate some of those processes. In 2010, we were down to about 160 homes that were affected, that were turned in and affected. And this year, we were, as of last week, we were about 60 to 70 of them. So the city improvements have improved and helped the situation a lot. If you drove by Bexel Park that morning, Bexel Park was up to the berm. I mean, if that water wouldn't have been held on that berm, it would have been down the street, into the basements and everything else. So it's really been a benefit to that. But the one that really gets all the stress out of it is Kyle. Kyle gets his phone rung all the time and say, what roads can I close and where do the barriers go? So maybe I'll just let Kyle recap some of the roads that were closed.
Yeah, so we had a number of different roadways closed. Glendale by Sterling Drug, Mosier at the intersection of Mosier and Walnut, of course North Elm and North Street were all closed. The county road, Hoffman Drive, was closed by the old county shops. So there were a number of different locations throughout town that ended up being closed. So, of course, during the rain, there were some that were temporarily closed. The localized water tends to go down fairly quick, and then as the rivers come up, then we end up closing other areas. So.
Now, would you say that we were ahead of the game a little bit on this time due to the 210 experience? We realized this could happen, so we were better prepared?
Yeah, we sure know what to expect. We didn't reach the 2010 levels, but as the mayor mentioned earlier, a lot of the homes that were affected, there was 7 homes along Walnut that we worked with the DNR and used flood damage reduction grants to remove. And other locations around town, some significant stormwater ponds out in the industrial park that helped a lot. So, the investment has paid off, and and certainly we've got more experience with what areas to expect flooding.
We sure can't control Mother Nature. However, though, you have people in place. We're all going on our merry way, and you obviously have people monitoring and watching. And how does that go from that aspect to action? What is your protocol?
Well, the supervisors are keeping an eye on their different areas. We had, at 10 o'clock that night, we had our sewer crew in, and they were deploying pumps. And, we have an idea of the areas that are typically affected. So they got out at 10 o'clock, worked all night, monitoring the pumps, moving pumps around, trying to prevent any backups from the sanitary sewer into the any homes. So it helped, but there were still some backups.
Mm-hmm.
I think, excuse me, this year we were a little bit beneficial. Most of the rain that occurred into the south and to the west watershed, and all that water is going to come through the Straight River. So the Straight River was really the one that was affected this year more than Maple Creek. The water that was to the east of town wasn't as significant as it was to the south and to the west. So Maple Creek really stayed within its boundaries, except flooded the golf course and stuff.
Flooded the golf course. It did, did exceed its banks, but I'm not aware. Well, there was one home on Elm. There were 2. The city actually had purchased one, and it's going to be removed. So that were flooded from Maple Creek, but that's significantly less than 2010.
Mm-hmm. The mayor and I were just talking briefly about the sewer system on the south end right by the bowling alley. That just got completed.
Yeah, that's where I was this morning. They were paving the streets, so
that was great. I mean,
perfect timing. So
a little sunshine in the middle of the storm, right?
Yep. So
how big a pipe did we put in there?
It's a 72-inch at the outlet, and then it telescopes down as it goes. But it's many times larger than what was in there previously. So
the levels weren't near 2010. They were close. It sounds like they were pretty close. But would you say that all the efforts made to correct from 2010 helped this time? Did you see that come to be true?
Certainly. Like I mentioned, all the ponds have gone in, the home, and there's still homes that are affected, but we're continuing to work on that.
Okay.
2010 we had to do a water rescue, and we lost one of the boats because of that water rescue and everything. Mm-hmm. This year, I don't think there was any water rescues required, and I think that everything went much better because it was better planned for, and things that have been put in place have definitely helped. Mm-hmm. One of the things that Mike Johnson's our emergency response director, and he put in, called the search team out. You've seen a lot of sandbags along down by the power plant. They help sandbag some of that area. They also have the search members going around to different homes that have been flooded. If you had water damage in your home, in order to get any response or any cleanup material or stuff like that, you should call the Owatonna Fire Department, and that number is 444-2454. and that number will get you on the file. Search teams then will come and visit your home, help you inspect. They will also then on Wednesday start picking up debris on the street, my understanding is.
And you have to be on the list with the fire department for us to pick that up. So it won't be a citywide cleanup. As the mayor mentioned, if you're on that list, we'll come around and pick up debris, wet carpet, anything that might have been damaged in a basement.
Is that because everybody's situation's different
Sure.
with their home and how it's built or whatever?
What we've had in the past is that when we don't say specific houses that were flooded and have the search teams go out and take a look at them, we ended up getting garbage from a lot of different homes that wasn't flood related, and as a cost to the taxpayer because the city's covering the cost of the debris pickup. So we just wanted to now put in place to make sure that you have to be on record by calling into the Owatonna Fire Department in order to make sure that we can stop by your place and pick up your debris that was from the flood.
Could we shed any light on the quarry out there at all?
I'm not familiar with what happened. I
Okay.
did drive by, and obviously the Straight River found its way in,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
we had our own Niagara Falls.
We were doing an interview with Congressman Waltz and Congressman Senator Klobuchar, and I know Anita Benson got a call at that time about the looks like a new dam coming into the quarry. So my understanding is they were able to get that fixed in the afternoon, but they still lost a lot of equipment that was down there. My understanding is that is the main source of road material for the county and everything. And so that will be a loss. That will be some time before it gets put back into place, get all the water pumped back out.
So how many staff do you have right now? I know there's a lot of cleanup, even though with limbs and things that have been discarded, and so...
Yeah, and also sweeping the streets and getting the debris off so that the catch basins don't plug. We've had the street sweepers out full time since the storm to...
So can you give a
that
guess
clean.
as to what kind of staff you have on the job today?
There's about 16 in the street department and 8 at the wastewater department, and another 7, 8 in engineering.
And what about the city parks? They really took a hit.
The city parks took a hit, and Park and Rec department will be out there picking up debris and doing as much cleanup as they can. So all that goes together in a recorded fund, public infrastructure damage and everything. So that's what Mike Johnson's in the process of putting together today, is that total cost, so we can submit that into FEMA and see if we can get reimbursed for it. So.
And on top of that, you're preparing for winter, I guess, trying to get everything ready for that.
It won't be long, and you'll see that the emergency snow removal parking will take effect, and so we'll go from one transition to another. Yes.
So we have a...
One thing I just want to make a comment on is that the Owatonna Police Department was very frustrated with the amount of people that would drive around the barriers or move the barriers. So for your own safety, when this happens again and there's a barrier out there, don't move it, don't drive around it.
Okay. Well, thank you, gentlemen, for joining us today and all you do to keep Owatonna safe and nice for us all to enjoy. We appreciate it. Thank
It's
you.
our pleasure. Thank you.
We will take a quick message to hear a word or two from our sponsors, and then we'll be right back with the Owatonna Foundation. Please stay with us.
Hi, I'm Bev Cashman. I'm running for the House of Representatives in District 24A. Good government works when all legislators agree to listen to each other, to work together, and compromise to serve the best interests of their constituents. I will do that. As your legislator, my goal will be to help resolve difficult issues rather than simply blame the other party for failing to act. Please vote for me, Bev Cashman, on November 8th.
Looking for that perfect birthday party idea for your child? I have exactly what you're looking for, a pool or gym party at the West Hills Tennis and Fitness Center. Hi, this is Brad. Contact me today at 774-7102 to schedule the party every child will love. Birthday party packages are available year-round. West Hills Tennis and Fitness Center, encouraging and promoting a healthy lifestyle.
Hello, I'm Glenn Mager.
And I'm Michael Mager with the Brick Mager Funeral Home and the Medford Funeral Home. At Brick Mager, we are privileged to have served the families of Steele County community for 118 years.
Whether you choose traditional burial or cremation, we promise the tribute your loved one deserves with the peace of mind that you require.
We are proud to be part of the Owatonna Today Show.
Hi, this is Barry Gillespie, president of ERA Gillespie Real Estate, where our pledge is to save you money, save you time, and simplify your life. And we're proud supporters of the Owatonna Today Show.
Hi, I'm Betsy Linger from the Owatonna Foundation. Your generosity has made Owatonna a better place to live by benefiting our community, the arts, recreation, and education. Please consider a donation today. The Owatonna Foundation is a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection. We want to welcome Laura Resler to the program and hear all about Owatonna Foundation.
Is a proud
and the
sponsor of the Owatonna
Week.
Today Show.
But first, Laura, I want to know, how does your first year been?
Well, it's been very exciting. A great group of folks to work with at the foundation. The trustees are amazing and so dedicated and care so much about the community. So it's been fun. It's been nice to slow down a bit. This next few weeks is going to be a little busy, but good. All good stuff.
It's all good, and it's fun because people come out to have fun, to support something.
Right.
And you work behind the scenes, so you get a little bit of both, I suppose.
And and everything we do helps the community in some way or another, so that's a win-win, So it's great to just always see positive things happen.
Great. Well, good. Well, we're just so thankful for all you do there and what the foundation does for Owatonna.
Well, thank you.
So, which is important. So we're getting to what the Foundation Week has in store, and one of the taglines, or a tagline, I guess they would say, or a informational statements on the website that I've always thought were wonderful, was what the Owatonna Foundation represents. And it's not their mission statement, but if I could read that really quickly, it says, preserving the past, building the present, and funding the future. And I think that's so apropos for what you do, what the foundation does. And you can look everywhere and see those words in action.
I've been putting together a little history PowerPoint for Foundation Week and some of the presentations we're doing. So I added up all the projects, and since the foundation started, 259 projects, $11.7 million.
Wow.
Donated to the community.
Wow.
So, through projects and scholarships.
Wow, that's just amazing. Just absolutely amazing. And it truly is everywhere.
Yes, but it's a great reflection of the community and the support that the people give us, because without that local support and the donors, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. So Foundation Week is kind of a way to thank them and celebrate Owatonna and celebrate the projects and look forward to more projects.
And there's donors on all level, but it's just like anything else. We need those donors with the dollars, correct?
Right.
But it's also helping at the events.
Absolutely.
And volunteering your time.
Yes.
So you always need helpers to do those things as well.
It's truly a community effort. There's no one place that you're going to accomplish anything without the investment of the community and volunteers and local donors.
Okay, great. So do you have a favorite part of your job? Now that you've been there a year, or did I put you on the spot?
I like all of it,
Great,
so
great.
I wouldn't say that there's a favorite part. I love Foundation Week because there's a lot of activity and things going on, so that's great, to get out and plan some events and get to visit with donors and people. So.
And why is Foundation Week so important?
Well, I think it's a chance. First of all, we want to certainly thank those donors that have supported the foundation, and we want to engage the public and let them know about the foundation and what they do. So we're doing that in several ways. You know, we've got Friday night actually before Foundation Week. Foundation Week is the 10th through the 16th.
Correct.
Friday the 7th is a home football game. And so we'll be tossing out T-shirts at halftime. So if you're there, we tossed out, I think, about 100 and some T-shirts last year. So
are you doing the air gun thing?
No, not the air gun. You ever said we should rent the air gun? And I'm like, well, the cheerleaders, which are much cuter than an air gun.
That's right.
We'll toss them out. So I think they're more effective than the air gun.
Okay.
So
you're probably right.
yeah, they'll do that for us, and we're very appreciative of them and for doing that for us. And then we roll in the following week. We have our Legacy Luncheon, which is an invitation event, and that's to thank our donors and also to encourage donors to consider leaving a gift to the foundation in their estate plan by naming the foundation as part of their estate. Okay. So, you know, it's a twofold thing. Thursday, we are doing something new. We're hosting a breakfast for professionals where we're inviting those folks in to come and see what the foundation's about and hopefully have them pass that message on to their clients, you know, that are looking for charitable giving to do within their estates. And so we're hosting that. Thursday, we're having the wine and craft beer tasting out at Holiday Inn. Cashwise and Holiday Inn co-sponsor that for us. Do a great job. Tickets are only $15, and you can come out. We're adding three silent auction items and one live auction item, where we're going to have 3 themed baskets that will be auctioned off, and then we're doing a live auction. I've put together a little mini road trip to 2 wineries, to Alexis Bailey and Cannon River Winery, and then the olive oil store in Northfield.
Ooh.
And then you get the van, the driver, it's for 6 people, and a meal out. So we thought that would be kind of a fun day trip thing to put together, so we'll see how that goes. And then the big thing this year is Saturday. We are having a mystery photo contest, and these entries are on our website. The photos were taken by Ashton Jensen. You know, I think Ashton's in 7th grade now, so pretty amazing project for him to take on. And these are foundation-sponsored projects throughout the community. So you need to identify 8 of the 16 to be entered. And then you come to our office on Saturday, October 15th from 8 to noon, and you will be entered for 3 prizes. The grand prize is valued at about $750. We've got an overnight stay to the Holiday Inn, golf. We've got some meal tickets, some gift cards. So it's a great prize.
And they have half a chance.
And they have, yeah.
Because it's 8 out of 16.
8 out of 16, you know, so.
And I looked at those pictures, and I'll say that really, if they walked around town, everybody's got a good opportunity to win that. I mean, they're not easy. There's a few.
But, you know, you've got from now till the 15th,
right,
because you can get this form on our website and download it, or you can get it at Kotke's Tri-M in our office. It's also going to be, this whole piece will be inserted into the paper on October 4th. So that's going countywide, 12,000 distributions. Right. So people will have this in their hands, and then they can have some fun. And the first 50 folks that submit this will get a value basket from Culver's.
Wow.
Just for coming in that morning. So we're very excited.
Yep.
And we'll have coffee and cookies. We'll have cookies from Old Town Bagels and coffee from Central Park Coffee. So it's a win, 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 win. You know, you you get something for just showing up.
There's definitely some challenge there, but I would say that everybody's in the game.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
and that's the thing. We wanted people to move around the community and have some fun and see what the foundation has sponsored to their benefit. So.
Okay, great. And so do you have special teams that handle each different event?
No, that would be me and the trustees are the team. We have a Foundation Week committee that is comprised of Tom Dufresne, Mike Jensen, Monty Mitchell, and Betsy Lindgren and myself. They've worked very, very hard on this, and then, but everybody helps.
Right.
You know, we don't really have designated teams so much, but everybody, you know, chips in and helps. Matt Cockey does a lot of our PR work with me, and so it's definitely a team effort.
And the proceeds go directly to the foundation?
All of the proceeds go to benefit the foundation and the projects and scholarships.
And just list quickly what some of those items are that the foundation
I should
serves.
make you do this one, and then you could tell the audience what it is.
I know. There's 3 right there, I know.
There's things like the soccer scoreboard,
right.
History Center. We just sponsored Enhanced Sound at LTO. ISD
Right.
761, the school district,
Right.
lots of projects all
Right.
across. And, you know, if
The
you've
Arts
lived
Center?
Arts Center,
yeah.
we just
You're everywhere.
everywhere. I mean, really, literally, if you live in this community, you have been touched by a project the foundation has
So the dates
supported.
of the week are?
The 10th
again?
through the 16th.
Okay, and then take us just briefly each day, what the
Okay,
title
Friday
is.
the 7th is the football toss. Wednesday the 12th is Legacy Lunch. Thursday is breakfast for professionals and also the wine and craft beer. And Saturday, the big morning with the open house at the foundation office at 108 West Park Square
Okay.
for the mystery photo contest.
Any questions, call you down at the Owatonna
Call us.
Foundation?
Most everything is on the website, owattonnafoundation.org.
Appreciate all you do. Thank you.
Thank you.
We will take a quick break to hear a word from our sponsors, and then we'll be right back, so please stay with us.
Amy Swain Hearing Centers is a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show. I'm Dr. Amy Swain, and I want everyone to hear better.
Hi, I'm Tim Anderson, the owner of Anytime Fitness, where we make getting healthy affordable and convenient. Anytime Fitness is a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection. We want to thank for visiting with Laura from the Owatonna Foundation and Mayor Tom Kuntz getting an update there. Well, it's that time of the day when we give recognition to the community events going on. Promoting Peace Conference 2016, Adverse Childhood Experiences from Understanding to Action, will be held Thursday, September 29th at Trinity Lutheran Church. The program is free and open to everyone, and thanks to the generosity of our sponsors, to view event schedule and register, go to www.evenbright.com. Trium Graphics 2017 Annual Photo Calendar Contest is now open. Gather your favorite photos and enter them today. Share with your friends and family. $1,000 in prizes will be given away. Only 2 photos allowed per person. Open to U.S. residents only. Theme can be anything. $1,000 in prizes up for grabs. The contest will close September 30th. The Owatonna Area Chamber of Commerce and Tourism was awarded the 2016 McDaniel Award at the Upper Midwest Convention and Visitors Bureau Conference in Rapid City, South Dakota on September 19th. The award category was for Bureau Innovation for annual budgets under $350,000. Habitat for Humanity of Steele-Watseka area is excited to announce their inaugural Blueprint Bash event, which will be held on October 1st, 2016, from 5 to 8 p.m. at Ritchie Brothers Auctioneers. The Blueprint Bash is a night of comedy and storytelling about affordable housing for the entire family. The event is free to attend, and donations will be gratefully accepted. Anyone interested in attending the Blueprint Bash is encouraged to contact the Habitat office for more information by emailing info@habitatswa.org or calling the office at 507-446-0112. Guests can also register at Blueprint Bash registration by September 22nd. Riverbend Nature Center is excited to present a fun opportunity to interact with and learn about Riverbend animal ambassadors. And you can do that out at the Nature Center on Saturday, October 1st. Well, that's all we have for you today, and we hope you'll join us on Wednesday when we're going to hear all about the Gotta Have Faith fundraiser, and we'll also hear about the Little Theater of Owatonna seasons. Until then, have a great day and join us on Wednesday.